Welcome. In this video I'm going to be unboxing this Insta360 One X2 360 camera. So if you find this video helpful and you want to purchase one of these, I'll put a link to it in the description on Amazon, and if you use that link it helps me out a little bit and doesn't cost you anything extra. So this isn't my first 360 camera. I previously purchased a Ricoh Theta S here, and I'll put a link below to my Ricoh Theta playlist if you want to see any of those videos, and I'll also be making a playlist for this, so any future videos I make will be down there. So I like the photo quality of my Ricoh Theta S, but the video was not very good. It only did 15 FPS at low resolution. The reason I'm upgrading to this is this does better 360 video. So on the side here we have a few pictures here. On the other side has some specs. It says 5.7K 360 capture, Steadicam mode, flow state stabilization, invisible selfie stick, waterproof to 10 meters or 32.8 feet. That's another feature my previous 360 camera didn't have. AI editing, 4-mic 360 audio, ultra bright touchscreen, hyperlapse, and voice control. On the back it says in the box. It has the camera, protective pouch, battery, charge cable, warranty card, and quick start guide. So let's get this open. So this has a very sturdy box. You can see here this holds the camera. And here's the camera itself. This is what it looks like in comparison to the Ricoh Theta. So it's shorter, but it's a little bit thicker. Feels like it might be a little heavier too. So you do want to be careful to protect these lenses. I often see people in forums talk about damaging their lenses and wondering if replacements are available. I don't know if they're available for this, but let's look at some of these slots here. So this is a USB-C charging and data transfer. And since this is waterproof, these are all going to be waterproof openings. Here we have a little note. It says pull out the battery first to insert a micro SD card that meets the UHS-I V30 standards. Make sure the battery cover and USB cover are clean and dry before closing. So I can open this. It's like I need to pull both of these tabs back. Okay, so there's the battery, and the SD card goes right here. So the battery is 1630 milliamp hours. Now the Ricoh Theta did not have a replaceable battery, so you had to charge it up between times. On this one, I'm pretty sure you can buy extra batteries. The micro SD card I'm using with this is a Samsung Evo Select. This is UHS-3 A2 V30. So this easily meets the specs. 256 gigabytes, should give me quite a bit of storage. So on the other side, I don't know if that's microphone there. Well, it has 4 microphones, I think. You can see little ports here, and then it has power button. This is the display, 2 lenses. So maybe we have 1, 2, 3, 4 maybe. So let's look at what else is in here. Pull this out. Okay, there's nothing else here. It's all in this box. Okay, so here we have the USB-C charge cable. This would be the protective pouch. See what it came with. Okay, so this is just going to slide in here, I'm guessing, like so. There we go. So you can get lots of protective sleeves and covers and things like that for this. I'll probably use this for now. So you want to use a cover so these lenses don't get scratched if you throw it in your pocket or a bag. This also has a 1/4-20 tripod thread, so that gives you tons of options for mounting this. And in my Ricoh Theta 360 playlist, I have a video on how to make a cheap tripod for a 360 camera out of a music stand. And it's a very effective tripod because it doesn't show up very well in your final picture. So here we have an Insta360 picture, cleaning cloth, warranty card. Here's a waterproofing guide. So while the camera's waterproof, you do need to follow the instructions here. If the seals around the gaskets are dirty, that will affect the waterproofing. So make sure you read through this if you're doing anything with water. And then we have that quick start guide. So it looks very short. So this is the English part, and this is other languages. So there's not a tremendous amount in here. This talks about what's included. This talks about the parts. Here's before you start. This talks about you need to charge it up before you use it, and then insert a micro SD card. It says supported micro SD cards. It says please use the exFAT format. So that's nice. Hopefully this will allow you to have files larger than 4 gigabytes. I know that's an issue with GoPros, is it splits the files apart, but using exFAT, it should be able to do that. This talks about powering it on, using the touch screen, swipe controls, controlling with Wi-Fi. You can pair this with a phone and control it, and that's all for the instructions. So I can peel this plastic off here for the screen and the 2 lenses. Let's try charging this. So I've opened up the side. I'll take the USB cable, I'll plug it in. This seems to be kind of in the way of the charge cable. I'll fold it over to the side here. There we go. That's a little bit of a tight fit. I'll plug it into my charger. And here we're charging at about 2.05 amps. Now one thing I'm noticing about this is when you're charging it, you can't have it fully in the case. I could probably slightly, and maybe it needs to be cooled, so maybe you don't want it in the case. With the Ricoh, you could charge it on the bottom and leave it in the case. The downside of this is that the charge port on the Ricoh Theta was next to the tripod port, so if you want to power it while it's plugged in, that was very difficult. This one is much easier in that regard. So in this video, I just wanted to do an unboxing so people could see what came in the box. I will certainly do other videos on this. So that's all for this video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. If you like this video, please click like. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, I'd appreciate if you could do that. And thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.